What's up, Dunk Squad? It's Wayne Duncan, No Vision Duncan, and we're back with year 4 of the Madden 22 Minnesota Vikings realistic rebuild. If you tuned in to part 3, made the playoffs. You know, we had another great offseason, and we had a pretty damn good preseason. Let me show you, I'm gonna show you all the roster before the preseason starts. But we're not waiting. We're not waiting for a year 5 Super Bowl and nothing to add more depth to this team to put us in position, in the best position to win it all. We went out and added a lot of depth to this team, as I think we could do. We could win it all here in year 4. So I'm gonna say it's Super Bowl or nothing. NFC Championship game or nothing for this season for year 4. And with that being said, let's waste no more time. Let's meet the squad. Let's meet the team. Let's meet the roster before the preseason starts. Looking at quarterback 1, we do have Parker Shields going into his second season, and he had a really good rookie season. 4,000 yards passing, over 30 touchdown passes. Really good rookie season. Kellen Mond, still the backup quarterback for us. And then Dalvin Cook, if he can stay healthy, he's been really consistent. Same thing as Alexander Madison. We got Kane still doing the special teams thing. We drafted this guy, Ben Thomas. He's like a receiving back. Fullback, I totally forgot, slipped my mind. Forgot to bring my boy C.J. Ham back. He didn't take the contract offer that we offered him. And I forgot to sign him in free agency. So he's gone. Don't know what team he signed to, but we brought in Alex Armand Jr. to be the fullback. Justin Jefferson has been consistent, 1,000 yards every season. Thielen, he's aging, but he's still, doing what he can do. KJ Osborne has been excellent as our wide receiver 3 and our slot receiver. Amir Smith-Marset came along last season. He got in a couple of games. Had a game where he had like over 100 yards receiving. Ridley was good in preseason last season. Caleb McCauley. He had star dev, but for some reason when I switched him to running back, it went to hidden, but we do know that is a star dev. This guy was sitting in free agency, undrafted. He had star dev, like I said, and I was going to move him to running back, but we're going to keep him at receiver. He's like a receiving back, receiving running back. We're going to keep him at receiver, and that just adds more depth to the team. He's not going to play over Ridley or Amir Smith-Marset or even KJ Osborne, but he does give us another option if we can develop him, for the eventual replacement of Adam Thielen. I hope Adam Thielen stays for the whole damn rebuild if he does not retire after this season. But look at that. We are like 6 receivers deep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hell, yeah, 6 receivers deep. Then at tight end, we got Tyler Higbee, who we brought in free agency. But that did not stop us from drafting this guy, Brendan Downey, who has hidden depth. So between him and Tyler Higbee, one of them we should be able to finally get our tight end one. We still have Bates and Tillman, who we drafted in, respective drafts, but they are going to be tight ends, probably 3 and 4. Left tackle, we got Christian Darrisaw, brought in George Fant, former Seahawk, former Jet, to be like our swing tackle. We got Ezra Cleveland, Mitch Bush, who we drafted going into his 3rd season, Garrett Bradbury, Evan Brown still here as our backup center, Jeremy Brady going into his 2nd season, our starting right guard, had a good season, still got Wyatt Davis under contract, and then Brian O'Neill at right tackle still, and we brought back Jake Curhan. Left end, Daniil Hunter. Finally found Janarius Robinson. He was stolen from us the very first season, and we saw him sitting in free agency. I was like, why not? Why not bring back a familiar face? Dan Callahan going into his 2nd season. DJ Wonnum still at right end. Frank Clark brought in, former Seahawk, former Chief, add more depth to the defensive end position. Corey Gay going into his 2nd season. Defensive tackle, Javon Hargrave, along with Tyler Higbee, was our free agent signing to improve the defensive tackle position in the D-line. But Cam Clark had a breakout rookie season last season, along with our rookie quarterback. Look at that, 19 TFLs, 4.5 sacks. Him and Javon Hargrave, I hope they'll be a good pairing. Still got Jalen Twyman. We drafted this guy, Larry Griffin. Drafted him as a right end, moved him over to defensive tackle. He's 304 pounds. He should be able to play the position. Left outside linebacker Mackey going into his 3rd year. We brought in Asmar Bilal to be his backup. We got Aaron Kendricks still, and then we drafted this guy, Arthur Roberts, to hopefully be a successor if Kendrick does decide to retire or if we decide to move on from him. Barksdale going into his 3rd season. Brought in Blake Cashman, who I think is a great fit, and we still have Chas Rett. So as you can see, we're focusing on depth when it comes to the D-line, bringing in Frank Clark. Hell, even the offensive line, bringing in like a George Fant, the 4 tight ends, the 6 receivers, the D linemen, Frank Clark, like I said, adding more depth to this team. Cornerback, we got Cam Dantzler, Felder, we got Benz. DeMarcus Benz was our 1st round pick. Then we traded up for him. think it was like pick 9 or pick 10, where the Seahawks were about to pick. Traded up with them, and this dude is a beast, bro. Look at his stacks. I think he's going to be. I said it last video. He's an X factor. I think he's an X factor, at least superstar. We have Jamari Newton going into his second season. We've got Chris Wilcox. I love these two guys because they got a lot of speed. And then free safety, you got Cam Bynum going into his contract year, I believe. And then we brought in Bobby McCain, like I said, depth, but we did draft a free safety just in case. And then strong safety, we got Harrison Smith, and we have Chauncey Kramer, who was sitting behind Harrison Smith last season. Kicker, we got Dalton Kendrick, and then Beckham as our punter. We should have all of our team captains. Actually, we don't. We do not. That's right. CJ Ham is gone. He was a team captain, so we need to name another one. So I think Danielle Hunter. Danielle Hunter, well, is Kendricks? I think Kendricks is not a team captain. Harrison Smith is. So it's either going to be Eric Kendricks or Danielle Hunter. I'm going to give it to Eric Kendricks. He is older. So let's give him the team captain. If we do have another slot open, though, I'll be happy to give it to Danielle Hunter. And it works out for the best. So Danielle Hunter and Eric Kendricks, new team captains. That should be it. Yeah. So congratulations to those two. Now it's time to simulate the preseason here in year 4. I don't want no injuries. We benched some of our star players. They shouldn't get hurt. We get a couple guys back from injury. We do lose in a blowout, 42-14, the first preseason game. Not liking that. And we do win the second one. Now we have a camp standout in the wide receiver mentorship. We always have those two. Jameel Mackey going into his third year, left outside linebacker. I'm going to say tackling. I think we did tackling the first year, his rookie year, and then the IQ the second time, and then we're going back to the tackling. And then Thielen wants to, okay, McCauley, that's that hidden dev, star dev, undrafted rookie wide receiver / running back hybrid that we signed before the preseason started. He wants to take him up under his wing. Be my guest. And we are going to lose. Man, this was a really high-scoring as preseason. Like every game is like 40 damn points. We do have to cut a lot of people. Like I said, we added a lot of depth to the team, so these cuts are going to be not easy. They're going to be really hard to make. I think both quarterbacks played really well in the preseason. We did give up 5 sacks, though, for our quarterback one and our starting offensive line unit. 100 yards for Kene, 100 yards for Alexander Madison. Ben Thomas had a touchdown. Armah had a touchdown. Receiving, KJ Osborne was a beast. McCauley was really good. Okay. O-line was not bad, even though they gave up 5, even though these two, what the hell, man? Even though this adds up to 4 giving up, we gave up 5. Mackey was really good, so he was a camp standout. Javon Hargrave was really good. Cam Clark, I think the defensive tackles are going to step it up this season. No picks from the secondary, only 1 missed field goal. Inside the 20 twice. And no special teams touchdown. So we do have to cut 14 people. This is going to be really, really, really tough, really, really hard. Like I said, we have a lot of depth, and I want a lot of these guys to make the final roster and to make the team. I'm going to stick with 2 quarterbacks. We don't need Steven Towns. He can go on the PS, and we don't need this guy, Isaiah Harper. We have, 4 running backs here, and then if you count the receiver, McCauley, that makes about 5 running backs. So after McCauley, Ridley we're going to keep. He was really good in preseason, but all these other guys under him, they can step and go. Let's see, Jaden Portis. A lot of these guys have upgrades for some reason. And Jaden Allen can go. Tight end, we're going to stick with the 4. Offensive line should be good. Defensive end, now I think, let's cut these guys down here first. I might move Callahan to the practice squad. Don't need this defensive tackle. Gonna cut all the trash dudes, all the sorry dudes first, and then go over the roster one more time. After Wilcox, these cornerbacks out here, they can go. And we may move Greg Odom, the rookie free safety that we drafted. We may move him over to the practice squad. So we only have to cut 3 people. That's not that bad. So we did a really good job going through the roster the first time around. I'm thinking Ben Thomas and we move McCauley to running back. It's only 3 people now. Only 3 people. So I'm going to go with Callahan, practice squad. I'm going to go with Odom, practice squad. They're still a part of the team. That's why I like the practice squad thing. And one more person, man. One more person. If I move, you know what? I'm going to keep Griffin. I'm scared to get rid of one of those offensive linemen. Do we just cut Ridley? I want to keep him, though. I know what we do. Ben Thomas will go on the practice squad. We'll stick with 3 running backs, and then we'll move McCauley over to running back if we have like an injury. So we should be straight now. Let's upgrade the team, set up the depth chart, adjust the lineup, and get on to the regular season where I'm really excited. I think this team is in the best position that we've had them in so far. And I think we could go deep. If we can make the playoffs, usually, you guys know when you build a great team and you expect to make the playoffs and you go 1-16 or some crazy ass record like that. You know it happens. Y'all know it happens. So let's go over the depth chart. We're going to have Parker Shields, Kellen Mond, Dalvin Cook, Madison, Kane, Armah. Fullback is going to be Armah, followed by Tillman and Bates. Receiver will be Justin Jefferson, Thielen, Osborne, Amir Smith-Marset. We're going to put McCauley up there. Tight end is going to be Higbee. And then we're going to do Downey as the backup tight end. He was our second-round pick. Darisaw, Bush, Brown, Wyatt Davis. That's fine. Right tackle. We're going to have George Font be like the swing tackle. And then left end, we're going to have Danielle Hunter. That's fine. Right end, boom, boom, boom. D tackle, Hargrave, Twyman, Griffin. Yep, that's fine with me. And we'll have Corey Gay here over Frank Clark. Mackey, they have Blake Cashman. Let's do Bilal. And then middle linebacker, we're going to do, let's do Cashman and Surratt. And then on the right, what are they doing, man? Boom. Quarterback Cam Dantzler will start. Had a phenomenal season last season. And they robbed us of a lot of depth traits. Cam Dantzler went out to superstar dev. They knocked my boy all the way down to normal dev. They did that to a lot of my players, too. But Cam Dantzler, he had like 4 or 5 picks. I think he made the Pro Bowl. Hell of a season for him. Felder, Benz, we have our 3 cornerbacks now. And then free safety, we have Bynum. McCain could play a little bit of cornerback, too, as well. And then strong safety, we got Harrison Smith, the hitman. Chauncey Kramer here. And special teams is going to be Kane. They have Benz. Okay. I guess we'll leave it like that. Or do we go with Amir Smith-Marset? Guess we'll leave it like that. And then punt return can be Amir Smith-Marset. We can get Ridley involved a little bit. KJ Osborne, I guess. Let's do Newton. Let's take Benz off. Let's do McCauley. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. And then kickoff start will be Dalton Kendrick. Garrett Bradbury. Third down back can be Dalvin Cook. Power back can be Dalvin Cook. Madison's actually maybe go more at Madison as the power back. Why not? Let's try Madison as the power back this season. Slot receiver should be good. Let's go with McCauley or Amir Smith-Marset. Left end. Actually, we won't do that to Amir Smith-Marset. Left end, we'll have Danielle Hunter. Right end, we have DJ Wonnum, Frank Clark, Janice Robinson. That's fine. Defensive tackle Hargrave, Clark. I kind of want to put Clark over Hargrave, but we'll leave it like that. And then they have Griffin. Let's do Let's do Frank Clark. Yeah, let's do Frank Clark right there. And then sub linebacker will be Kendrick, Mackey. I think it's time for Mackey to maybe take over as the leading tackler. But we'll leave it at Kendrick. Slot cornerback is going to be Benz, McCain, and Newton. So, yeah, I'm fine with all that. Let's get on to the regular season, damn it. Kicking off the season against the Indianapolis Colts. Don't know yet if we're at home or if we're on the road. And we are on the road. We're 80 overall, high-power offense at 83, 77 defense. I think that's really rated, like, really low for us. I think that's miscalculated. I don't think we're that low. We do have a lot of young players on the team. Haven't reached their full potential yet. Don't know if they ever will because this is a year 4 going into a year 5 next season. But I'm expecting, I'm going to say about 10 wins. So remember 7 wins, that 7 to 10 range. I'm going to say about 10 wins, playoff appearance. I think we can win the division, and I think we can at least get like to the NFC Championship game. Let's look at the players coming out of the next draft class. I do see a quarterback at the top. A couple defensive ends, a couple quarterbacks, defensive ends. That's really all I see. Quarterbacks and defensive ends. I did see a running back. I think they're in the top 10. But week 1 against the Colts, let's see if we can beat them on the road. They're only at 80 overall. And we win 33-14. Big win, statement win to kick off the season and the season opener. They ran the ball all over us. Same thing. We did the same thing. We were up 24-7. At the half, we outpassed them. Only 1 turnover. We turned the ball over. We weren't that great on third down. How the hell did we win that game? I think it's because we got off to that hot start with that big lead that, enabled us to keep the lead for the rest of the game. 21-27 for Parker Shields. Only 1 sack. I was really disappointed that bro was a star dev. Madison at 70 yards. See, that's what I want. I want more balance. And look at Dalvin Cook. He only had 7 attempts, and he's still at 60 yards, average 8.6 in the touchdown. Receiving Thielen is coming back with 107 yards. Justin Jefferson, KJ Osborne, both with 60+. They got Odell now. Tyler Higbee with just 1 catch. I might be putting in the rookie tight end very soon. Wonnum and Mackey, both with sacks. 2 for 2 and a 56-yard field goal for Dalton Kendrick. And we are 1-0 after week 1. And now my other favorite team. Oh, am I talking backwards like I'm Yoda? Yeah, poised. Don't know why I even engage in that. And we do have an injury. This wouldn't be a Vikings rebuild if there wasn't some kind of injury. And it is Dalvin freaking Cook and Christian Darrisaw. So annoying, bro. What we're going to do now, we're going to move, because I knew this was going to happen. So we're going to move McCauley to running back. He stays the same overall. See, stays the same. Now we have 4 running backs on the roster. Madison will get most of the load, followed by Kane. And then, third down back will be Madison, Kane. I kind of want to do third down back to be Kane, and then power back Madison. That's fine. Actually, McCauley is a better third down back. Yeah, let's do it like that. Let's get him involved. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. So McCauley, that hidden dev, undrafted rookie receiver / running back, is going to get playing time now thanks to the injury to Dalvin Cook. Harrison Smith is back. Randy Tillman is back. 1-0 Vikings, 1-0 Seahawks. Seahawks always a little overall. 77s all across the board. Can we win on the road? Can we get our second straight win on the road? And we do. 26-22 without Dalvin Cook. We win by 4 points on the road. We still ran for 100 yards. Passing yards are really good. We turned the ball over. It's only 6 third down conversions. It looks like we got a safety in the first quarter. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. Great quarterback play ever since we drafted our quarterback. And then Alexander Madison was not that bad. Kane wasn't that bad. He just didn't get a lot of attempts. McCauley, he's really a receiver. Justin Jefferson, 2 touchdowns, was really good. KJ Osborne, Thielen, the receivers have been really great. And then look at McCauley. He's basically a receiver, so using him as a third down back, it's like we're using 4 wide receivers. I love it. And then Tyler Higbee isn't giving us much, so I might put in Brandon Downey as our starting tight end. 2 inside the 20 for our punter, and we are 2-0. Looking good so far. And now we have the undefeated Green Bay Packers, who are in our division. We are tied with them. Something's got to give. Somebody's going to be number 1 in this division. I think I might have traded my first round pick to take that cornerback. Yes, I did. Traded up with the Seahawks to draft them. So we don't have a first round pick for next season. Christian Darrisaw is back from injury. And now we have the Green Bay Packers 2-0 versus 2-0. And we lose to drop to 2-1, 27-19. They get the win, and we get the loss. We couldn't run the ball. They passed all over us. We didn't turn the ball over finally, but a second safety, 2 games in a row where we got a safety. So shout out to the defense. Great quarterback play from Parker Shields, and we just couldn't run the ball. It is noticeable that we're missing Dalvin Cook a lot. Thielen is turning it up this season. McCauley with a touchdown. He's doing great as a third down back. Danielle Hunter, Hargrave, Cam Dantzler, Kramer, the backup safety, who's backing up Harrison Smith. But we fall to 2-1. We lose the first meeting with the Packers. Now we have the Rams. Janarius Robinson is back from injury. Can we beat the Rams on TV? First primetime game of the season. And we come out with the win, barely. By a field goal, though, but a dub is a dub. Not going to complain about it. Sunday night football game. We outrushed them. No turnovers. And who all watched that, the preseason, not preseason, well, it basically is preseason, the Hall of Fame game between the Raiders and the Jaguars. It started late. There was like a weather delay, but it was great to see football back. Can't wait for the season to start. Touchdown for Tyler Higbee. He's not getting a lot of yards, though. Not getting a lot of yards. George Fant gave up 2. 3 sacks for Danielle Hunter. Javon Hargrave with the sack. And a sack for Cam Clark. Shout out to the D tackles. Landon Felder, third-year cornerback. And then Dalton Kendrick not missing a field goal. He has been perfect on the season. And we go to 3-1. 3-1. We have a weekly award winner. And that is going to go to Danielle Hunter. 3 tackles, all for 3 sacks, getting there in the backfield. Another TV game, back-to-back. We have to stop Derrick Henry. We get Brian O'Neill and Frank Clark back from injury. Let's make sure that Frank Clark is our rush defensive tackle 3. Don't know if this is Sunday night, Thursday night, or Monday night. I just know that it is a night that we have to play the Tennessee Titans at home. Is this our first home game of the season? Don't know why I clicked that. They want me to scout some player, but we got blown out. I think that was our first home game of the season, too. No, it was our second when we played the Rams, and this was Monday Night Football. Running game was great. Passing game was not. Turned the ball over once. Not a bad game for Parker Shields, but bad game from the offensive line. Got sacked 6 times. Look, he was really efficient, 17-24. It's just the offensive line has to do better, and then we have to stop Derrick Henry. I mean, it's 3 touchdowns from a rookie running back, Devin Monroe. What the hell? They just ran all over us, and we couldn't stop him. KJ Osborne was really good. Justin Jefferson, and Tyler Higbee isn't doing much. I think it's Ezra Cleveland. What the hell? What the hell, bruh? But I think it's time to put in the rookie tight end to see what he can do, because Tyler Higbee is not doing shit. Looks like we wasted our money. I think I'm going to wait till the bye week, though. I think it's after we play the Lions. Yeah, week 7. That'll be kind of like the midseason mark, so we'll make a switch at tight end. The Lions 2-3, they're doing not bad. Another division game, and we lose 24-16 before we have to go into the bye week. We've already lost 2 division games. That's not good. Lose by 8 points. Can't run the ball. We need Dalvin Cook back badly. Bad game for Parker Shields, probably his worst game of the season so far. Madison isn't doing terrible, but like I said, he is a running back too at this point. Justin Jefferson was really good, $114 touchdown for T.J. Hockenson. That's for them. Hargrave, Felder. Felder's having a good season. DeMarcus Benz getting his first career pick. Daniil Hunter getting an interception. And we head into the bye week. I believe we're like 3-3. Yep, 3-3, tied with the Lions who beat us. Bears not out of it at 2-4, but the Packers look like they're running away with it early on at 5-1. But we get Dalvin Cook back from injury. Love to see that. Our third down back will be Dalvin Cook, followed by, I guess, do it like that, and then power back, Dalvin Cook, Madison. We'll do Madison again, and then Kane, slot receiver. That is fine. So, yeah, we got everything situated again on the depth chart. Now it's time to look at the contracts that we have up, and we're going to make a change at tight end, too. So, Justin Jefferson, it is the year where we have to pay that man, and we're going to pay him $118 million. Kendricks and Thielen, 34 and 32. Viking legends in my book, just can't extend them at this moment. Kane, we already paid, Alexander Madison. We kind of have like another third running back, in the waiting. Bynum is an improve it year, and everybody else is just depth guys that we signed. Yeah, so need to make a change at tight end. Higbee is not cutting. He's not doing nothing. So we're going to go with Downey, second round pick. And mock draft 2 is out. Don't have to click on it because we do not hold a first round pick. And now it is time to upgrade the team and see if we have any dev traits revealed. McCauley, he should have something revealed. He got some playing time. So still not revealed. And who was the other one? I think it was DeMarcus Benz, our cornerback. I kept saying he was like a superstar. He was at least a superstar or a superstar X Factor, and he's a star. What is up with all these good like draft picks that we're getting, like these good rookies, and it seems like they're a superstar or a superstar X Factor, and then they come out as a star. Like, I feel like the game is like purposely going in and editing the depth trait and switching it to star on me or something like that. But we have the 2-4 Texans on the road. We've been really good on the road this season, and we continue to be good on the road. 27-24. Are we undefeated? Are we road warriors here in year 4? No, we lost to the Packers, but that was our only loss on the road so far. And we got back to running that damn ball with Dalvin Cook back. We shut the passing game down. They only had 120 yards passing, and not a great game for Deshaun Watson, but a great game for Parker Shields. Great return for Dalvin Cook. Him and Madison were really good together. And Amir Smith-Marset getting in, that's not a good sign, though. That means somebody is injured. Alexander Madison out of the backfield, 48 yards and a touchdown on 4 catches. Love it. Sacks, we had Cam Clark, and that was it. And we had a pick for DeMarcus Benz, and a field goal was blocked. So the first field goal missed from Dalton Kendrick was a result of a block. Special teams matter. Wyatt Davis and Kramer, both backups back from injury. Now we have the Detroit Lions who beat us the first time. Now we get a chance to get revenge against them. We can't afford to get swept by them, and we get our asses swept and thrown in the trash. 40-21. God damn, man. 400. Who is their quarterback? If it's Kaepernick, I'm breaking my controller. Jalen freaking Hurts. LaVisca Chenault. What a duo. What a duo. I have no words. I have no words about that game. But moving on to the next game, we are 4-4, still competitive, second in the division, even though we got swept until the dust pan by the Lions. And we do have a new injury. And of course, it's the rookie that's having a great rookie season, broke his damn ribs. TV game, though, against the Packers, need to upgrade the players for this because they beat us. If they beat us, bro, we haven't played the Bears yet. We play them next game, which will also be prime time. We would be 0-4 in division games. 0-4 in division games. Thank you. 1-3 in division games. We beat the Packers to split the season series on Monday Night Football. We outrushed them. They outpassed us. No turnovers from either team. And it was a close game, but we come out with the win. They have Minshew and Jordan Love. Forgot that Aaron Rodgers retired in the offseason. Madison and Dalvin Cook doing their thing. Justin Jefferson looked like he's he got paid a lot of money. We finally paid him, and now he is balling even better, even more. Love it. And Cam Clark-Kendricks getting some sacks. No inside the 20 punts, no field goal kicks. Just a big W over the Packers, division leading Green Bay Packers. That brings us a little bit closer. Lions 5-5. This division is a dogfight right now. Now our first meeting against the Chicago Bears. See if we can beat them to advance to 6-4. Knock them down a little bit, and we get 2 straight wins, 2 straight division wins, 24-21. These wins have been really close. When you look at it, besides that first game against the Colts, 4 points against the Seahawks, 3 points against the Rams, 3 points against the Texans, 10 points against the Packers, and now 3 points against the Bears. On Sunday Night Football, we outpassed them. 1 turnover, but only 1 sack given up. We sacked Justin Fields 4 times. Dalvin Cook, 105. Justin Jefferson, man, let's go. Why is Amir Smith-Marset getting so many damn touches? Downey gets a touchdown. That's better than what Tyler Higbee was doing. And 3 sacks for DJ Wonham. And no interceptions. We got a field goal kick, a little chip shot, 25-yarder. Why is Amir Smith-Marset getting a lot of touches, though? They must have messed up my depth chart, like my slot receiver thing. No, they didn't. I guess we're just throwing the 4 receivers. Guess we're just throwing it to 4 receivers. 49ers 5-5, looking to be a playoff team in the NFC, and they might be. They beat us 35-21 to go over 500. They snapped our little 2-game winning streak that we had going for us, and we've been turning the ball over like a lot this season. Trey Lance, another quarterback, throwing 4 touchdowns on us, and Madison 2 touchdowns. 3rd straight game over 100 yards for Justin Jefferson. Hold your thumbs up because he's going to win the thumbnail. No sacks, no picks. And we take the L. And now we have the 6-5 Arizona Cardinals. This game is really important. Playoff implications, playoff seeding, all that. And they hurt my my starting cornerback, but the second cornerback in Cam Dantzler, out 6 weeks. Just like they did for that playoff game. We had our whole D-line was out for that wild card match. But somehow we get the win without our 2 cornerbacks over the Cardinals Thursday Night Football. We shut the running game down. We shut their passing game down. We turned the ball over. How the hell did we win? I guess shutting their running game down. Both quarterbacks really didn't pass it a lot, but look at that. Held James Conner intact. 50 yards and a touchdown for him. But Justin Jefferson, 2 catches for 40 yards. At least he was averaging 20 yards a catch, though. Touchdown for KJ Osborne. Now Tyler Higbee wants to get some touchdown passes. Now that he's tight end, too. Guess he can play that role. And thought that was 2 picks for us. But Felder taking advantage. The injuries to Cam Dantzler and our rookie Benz. He's like the only cornerback we got left, and he gets a pick. Oh, and shout out to Jake Elliott. Thank you, sir, for missing those 2 field goals because we would have lost the damn game. Would have lost the game if he doesn't miss those 2 field goals. But we are 7-5. Not a bad record. We get our first break. The Packers, are they? What? Are the Packers slipping right now? 7-5, bro. They were like 7-1 at one point. Lions are 7-6, and they swept us. How are we leading the division right now? Don't know, don't care. Benz, Frank Clark, all them boys back from injury. Garrett Bradbury. And let's put Frank Clark as a rush defensive tackle 3 because I know the game is not going to do it, even though he's rated better than Griffin. And slot cornerback should be Benz. Okay, and then starting cornerback should be Felder over Benz. And Benz is the one that has a dev trait scenario. So trying to go up to superstar dev because he got revealed as a star. Can we do it against the 3-9 Falcons, or will this be a setup game? Can we remain? We are in great prime position to win the NFC North. The Packers are melting down. Lions, even though they beat our asses twice, they still have one more loss than we do. Not worried about the Bears, really, because we already beat them once. We just have to keep on winning some games. And, of course, we lose. Setup game by 10 points, 27-17 to the 3-9, now 4-9 Atlanta Falcons. What happened? We turned the ball over. And we were down 17-3 at the half. Matthew Stafford on the Falcons. It just seems weird. Dalvin Cook, not really running it that much. And goddamn, Justin Jefferson is having himself a season. Tyler Higbee is doing great numbers, putting up great numbers from the tight end 2 position. I feel like the game probably put him back as the starter tight end. If not, I think he might have earned the job back. But let's see if our cornerback Benz hit it. Nope, had a quiet game. And now we have another breakout player scenario. Watch it be like Tyler Higbee or somebody. Or it might be, no, Justin Jefferson's already an X Factor. DJ Waddle, who went up to star dev before. He's one of those ones where they knocked him down to normal. So, might get knocked down again. I'm really interested to see who is starting at tight end. It can't be Higbee. I switched it. What? He was doing better at tight end too, damn it. Oh, God. Set up. 1-12 Eagles. Packers take lead of the division again. But we do beat the Eagles on the road. You see, when I made the switch to tight end, like, don't mess up my depth chart, bro. It's probably why we lost that game to the 49ers and the Falcons, because they had Tyler Higbee starting. But we shut the running game down, shut the passing game down. But we were the ones that turned the ball over. But we held them down on third down. They only had 1 third down conversion. $1.16 for Dalvin Cook. He needs to get back running the ball. Kellen Mond came in and rushed for a touchdown using the little 2-quarterback system. And look at that. Brendan Downey comes in 4 catches and a touchdown. Ezra Cleveland gave up 2 sacks. DJ Waddle got his star depth trait back. Congratulations to him. Unless they just fool me and tell me that he didn't hit it and had a quiet game and thought he was poised and all that, all that stuff they be talking about. And, yep, roll out the red carpet. He gets a star depth back. Not going to celebrate because he should have had it. Never should have had it taken away from him, but he gets it back. And we are 8-6, tied with the Packers. You got the 7-7 Lions. The Bears are out of it. But can we get back to number 1? We do. By blowing out the Bears, the Packers flip to number 3. Lions move up to number 2. They're the ones we really have to worry about because we split with the Packers and we swept the Bears. But we got swept by the Lions. So it's weird. It's like we swept the Bears, tied with the Packers, swept by the Lions. They're right on our asses. So we need to keep on winning some damn games and win out. We were up 21-7 at the half, 200 yards rushing. They ran the ball too. They passed the ball over us. No turnovers for either team. High scoring, affair. And 2 touchdowns, no picks. We sacked Justin Fields 4 times, 171 and 3 touchdowns for Dalvin Cook. Touchdown for Madison, even though he only had 27 rushing yards. Justin Jefferson has been on one this season. KJ Osborne was really good. And Amir Smith-Marset getting involved just like he did last season. Frank Clark getting a sack and a half as our backup right in. And no picks, no field goals, 1 punt inside the 20. And we are almost on our way to an NFC North Division title, almost on our way back to the playoffs for a second straight season and 3rd time overall. We have a weekly award winner. That has to be Justin Jefferson. It is Dalvin Cook. Excuse me. And we have, what do we have? We have a game against the 10-5 juggernaut Jaguars. Can we get our 10th win of the season? We do, and God damn it, the Lions won. So we have to win this game against the Bills, I think, and they need to lose to, who are they playing? The 8-8 Cardinals, and they're at home. So as long as the Cardinals, help us out, beat the Lions, we can lose. But I'd rather just make it easy on ourselves, win, finish the season on a 4-game winning streak, win the division, and make the playoffs. We win it overtime against the Jaguars. We shut the running game down. Both teams was just airing it out. A lot of first downs from both teams. And what a game. What an offensive game. What an offensive performance from Trevor Lawrence and Parker Shields. Dalvin Cook only had 70 yards, but 2 touchdowns for Madison. He always gets a lot of touchdowns. God damn. Look at these receiving numbers. Not only from us, But look at the Jaguars. DJ Chark, Brian Edwards. I don't know that guy, but they had two tight ends doing that to us. God damn, they were airing it out. But look at KJ Osborne, 9 catches, $140 and a touchdown. Justin Jefferson, he's like I said, he's been doing his thug all season. 192 and 1 TD on 11 catches. He's well over 1,000 yards. Probably the best receiver in the league. Barksdale with the sack. Clark, DeMarcus Benz back to rookie form before he went down with that injury. And we get our 10th win of the season. We should be in the playoff picture, even if we don't win the division. We are number 3 behind the Cowboys and the Bucks. I want to see what their record is. It's probably like 15 wins, 14 wins, something like that. Actually, if the Giants, Cowboys, Bucks all lose and we win, we might have a chance to get a number 1 seed. We might have a chance to get a number 1 seed. We might have a chance to get the number 1 seed. Let's take care of business, control our own destiny, get the dub so we can just clinch that NFC North Division title. Please. Thank you. We win the division because if we would have lost, the Lions would have won the division because they won their game against the Cardinals. But we get 11 wins, double-digit wins, NFC North Division title, back-to-back playoff appearances, and we have to take on the 12-5 Giants in the first round. Hit us with a big injury. It's Justin Jefferson, right? LOLSMDH. Why, Madden? Why do you do this to me? You couldn't have did that shit 4 weeks before. You waited for us to win the division in that last game. You're like, oh, you're not going to have your running back. You saw what happened when he went down during the season. We were losing games, and I can bet your ass we're going to lose this first first round wild card matchup against the 12-5 Giants because we don't have our damn running back. God, I hate this game. Let's upgrade the team because we're going to need it. We're going to need everybody to pitch in. As we don't have Dalvin Cook. We were 28 points per game, 18 passing yards, number 9 in rushing yards, and then defense 17, 18, and 10. So like middle of the pack, every single category. Looking at top performers, you have Baker Mayfield, Drew Glenn, and Jalen Hurts. What a list. Don't even know who Drew Glenn is. Nick Chubb, Joe Mixon, Derrick Henry, Justin Jefferson led the league in receptions, yards, and it looks like touchdowns. Lester, Brian Edwards, who killed us in that game. Laviska Shenault, who killed us in the game. So those games they had against us were not fluke. They were not fluke. They were legit. Shaq Barrett, Von Miller, Brian Burns, Grant Delpit, Ronnie Harrison, Julian Love, JLK, Miles Jack, and Roquan Smith. Looking at our stats. Another 4,000-yard season from our quarterback. We were 11th at offensive yards. Low touchdown passes, though. 15th at defensive yards. Still 1,000 yards for Mr. Dalvin Cook. Still 12 touchdowns, even though he's banged up and missed some time. And look at that. First in receptions, first in yards, but 10th in touchdowns. Points allowed, we were 17. The yards were great. Touchdowns, not so great. Picks, not so great. And then sacks, just like a little too much, though. Average 248.8. Longest reception of the season was 44 yards. So no, bombs. Still a great season for Dalvin Cook, even though, and 2 fumbles. Come on, bro. Longest rush season, 75 yards. 13 touchdowns for Alexander Madison. Let's go. 25 touchdowns combined between those two. When I count the Kellen Mond one, that's 26. 110 for Kane. Receiving, what a season for Justin Jefferson. KJ Osborne kind of slowed down the season. Thielen with that 1 touchdown performance again. It's probably time to hang up and hang it up. Amir Smith-Marset, as a wide receiver 4, that's okay. 4 touchdowns for Higbee, but he was splitting splitting time with Brandon Downey. He had 3 touchdowns. Still having that problem. I guess the tight end doesn't get a lot of targets in this playbook, which is so damn stupid because at one point we had Kyle Rudolph and Irv Smith Jr. Longest reception was 44 yards to KJ Osborne. Looking at the O-line, Ezra Cleveland, he can go back to Cleveland, even though he never was in Cleveland. Played in Boise State and drafted too. It's just his last name. Just a lame-ass joke. But gave up 10 sacks from the guard position. That's terrible. Brian O'Neill was good. Darisaw was good, even though he only played in 15 games. Bad season for Bradbury. So I guess the interior, besides Brady, once again, being great. George Fant was trash. Evan Brown, can't really say. Kendricks led the team in tackles. Mackey was second. Felder, 4 TFLs, 102 tackles. He low-key had a really good season. A sack, 2 picks, 4 TFLs, 100 tackles. Great season for Felder. Harrison Smith really didn't do much. Bynum really didn't do much. Didn't really earn himself a new contract, so he'll probably be walking. And Ben's great rookie season. Surprised he wasn't superstar. I expected to want him. Bouncing back. Daniil Hunter was really good. Cam Clark had a decent, sophomore season. Cam Dantzler, got injured. Barksdale was just okay. Hargrave was actually good. And good at TFLs. Who led the team? Daniil Hunter, Cam Clark. We had forced fumbles and no forced fumbles. We had 1 block for DJ Wallum. We had a couple of safety goals blocked. And if it wasn't for that blocked field goal, he would have been 18 of 18. Shout out to Dalton Kendrick, man. Rookie season only missed 2 field goals. Last season, only 3. This one, he really didn't miss any. He kicked that bitch. He didn't even get a chance to kick it. It was blocked before he could. He did miss the extra point, though. But 94% field goal percent, one of the best, most accurate kickers drafted. And then punter, let's see, inside the 20, 7 times, longest of 70, average 52.3. The average is really good. Yearly awards MVP goes to Patrick Mahomes. There's that Glenn dude. He's the quarterback of the Saints. Coach of the year goes to David Culley on the Jaguars. He's the new Urban Meyer. No Vision Duncan at number 5. NFC Offensive Player Year goes to Baker Mayfield. Defensive Player Year goes to Shaq Barrett. We got Daniil Hunter at number 7. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Will Williams on the Packers. And then Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to, fuck this game. They've been robbing me out of so many Offensive and Defensive Rookie of the Year awards in this rebuild. It is hilarious at this point. DeMarcus Benz coming in second. Best QB goes to Pat Quincy on the Bucks. Our quarterback doesn't even make the list. Running back goes to Alvin Kamara. We don't make the list. Receiver goes to Justin Jefferson. Offensive line goes to, guess buddy. There it is. Tristan Wirfs, Offensive Lineman of the Year. D Lineman of the Year, Brian Burns. We got Daniil Hunter at number 4. Linebacker, Shaq Barrett. The Bucks having an outstanding season. Defensive back, Julian Love on the Lions now. Best kicker. Give it to me. It better show me. Why is it T. Kendrick? The game got too much pride. It didn't want to give me that damn kicker award. But you had to give it to him. He technically did not miss, besides the extra pointer, a field goal the whole season. Now it's time for our season to come to an end because we're not beating the Giants, okay? Without Dalvin Cook, it ain't going to happen. It's not going to happen, right? We win. 31-24 over the Giants to advance to the division round. Now we have to take on the Rams team, who we beat by a field goal in the regular season, but they are the number 2 seed. The Bucks got eliminated. Now, let's see, you got the Cowboys and Panthers. Okay, come on, Panthers. Do the damn thing. But we beat, I guess you could say upset. They had a better record, but we were the home team because the Cowboys won their division in the NFC East. No turnovers. How do we do in the running game, though? Baker Mayfield, just like the season he had, was really good. Madison. It was Madison and Kane. Let's go. KJ Osborne. Ezra Cleveland is just terrible this season, bro. Couple of backup guys got some sacks. We got the best damn kicker in the league, and we advanced to the second round where we're taking on the Rams, who I know don't have Matthew Stafford. I have no idea who their damn quarterback is. All I know is we win this game. We hit our goal of making the NFC Championship game here before. I said it. All this depth on this team, I want at least NFC Championship game. I feel like we can win it all. We brought all this depth on this team to compete here in year 4 and not wait for a final video year 5 or a Super Bowl or bust for us. Let's do it now. I have no idea who that quarterback is. Must be some guy that they drafted. But we're going to get things underway. Come on, Panthers. So the Jaguars advance to the AFC Championship game. I see that there on the bottom. But how are we going to do without Dalvin Cook in this playoff game? Really didn't do that bad the first game. They're going to get the ball first. Who the hell is Miles Hughes? Who is Rashad? They just drafted a bunch of dudes. I don't know any of these guys. They just completely rebuilt their team. They still have Robert Woods, though. And we're going to hold them to either a field goal or a punt. And they missed a 61. Joey Sly got a big leg. I salute them for actually attempting a 61-yard field goal. But thank you, Joey Sly, for missing. We get the ball at midfield. Feed Alexander Madison. I think we should air it out, though. We get sacked, knock ourselves out of field goal range. Come on, bro. You got the best kicker in the league. You got to give him a chance to kick the field goal. Got to give him a chance. DeMarcus Benz knocked it down. Big penalty given up. Come on, Mackey. Got to be smarter than that, my boy. And a touchdown for Robert Woods. And we're down 7-0 early on. Big play, though. Amir Smith-Marset. And we moved backwards on 3rd and 2. That just pissed me off. We're going to lose this game. Looks like our offense can't do nothing. 3rd and long, you know they're going to get the first down by a yard. Vintage Madden, bro. Vintage Madden. We're going to stop them. Okay, we get the ball. Our defense is not playing bad. It's just our offense is so stagnant right now. We need some big plays. I say throw the damn ball, bro. Why are we getting sacked so many times? I say, man, go for it. 4th and 1, you go for that. But we got the best damn kicker in the league. Why not kick the field goal, get some type of points on board? Like I said, our defense is playing really good. Our offense just needs to wake the hell up, bro. Wake up. Get some big plays. Get in field goal range. Get in the red zone. Let's go. Let's get some big blue chunks. Go for it. We get the first down on 4th down. Thank you, no vision ducking. And then we throw it to Caleb McCauley, that running back, wide receiver, hybrid type dude. And we're up 10-7. And now our defense, come on, just keep playing great. You've been playing great all game. Don't give up them big chunks. Joey Sly's already missed a field goal. Let's make him kick another one. Come on, yes, move backwards. And then we get the penalty right back. Thank you, Cameron Bynum. You're not getting a new contract extension. Robert Woods again. He's killing us. KJ Osborne, and then we're moving backwards. Von Miller. They got Von Miller still. Okay. 3rd and 9. We don't do nothing with it. Punt it away. They got like a weird team. Corey Davis. Bunch of drafted dudes. Come on. Hold them out of field goal range. Don't give up no points before the half. Yes. And we get the ball at the half. We can take over the lead again with the touchdown. You got to go for that. Come on, bro. Yes. Is that a sack? Penalty, they're going to get the first down. Wait a minute. DeMarcus Benz. And we get the touchdown with Alexander Madison. The rookie DeMarcus Benz, who we traded up for, with a big interception to help us take back the lead. And this has been a back-and-forth game. A lot of penalties, a lot of sacks. Oh, my God. 3rd and 23, and they get 27. I fucking hate this game, bro. They do this shit on purpose, bro. 3rd and 23. They better miss this field goal. Oh, this shit is a comedy, boy. They always get the 3rd and long no matter what, bro. 3rd and 23. Let them get 23. Not no damn 27 yards, bro. Mackey has dropped the ball like 3rd time. Come on. Hold him to a field goal. Bro, the field goal just got blocked. We are straight bullying Joey Sly. And we're not going to get this first down. We can't convert a 3rd and 6, but they can convert a goddamn 3rd and 23. How is that fair? How is that fair? How is that fair? They're going to score some points here. I know the script. I've done this so many times. I know the script. They're going to score. They're going to get some type of points. It's 3rd and 12. They're going to get the first down, right? They're going to make the field goal. Okay. They've attempted a 61-yard. The wind must be blowing that way or something. A 62-yard, missed both of those, and a field goal block. Joey Sly is slaying his own team right now. I might sign him in the offseason if we win this game, if we pull this out, and we're not going to. Whoever gets the ball last. What if I swear, if we lose on a Joey Sly field goal, Landon Felder has landed on the field with an interception. Let's go. We're moving backwards already. I fucking hate this game. 2 straight sacks, 3 straight sacks. I've seen it all. I've seen it all. I've seen it all in this shit, bro. We get the ball off an interception, and then they sack us 3 straight plays in a row, bro. Then if we get a field goal range and win the game with a kicker that's been blowing it all fucking game, bro. This game is ass. I can't wait to delete it. We get the ball back with a... Oh, my God, bro. 4? Fuck. Come on, it's 3rd and 26. Can we get a big play? No, we can't. They won. Overtime. We get the ball first, right? We're not going to do nothing with it. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. All we need is a field goal. We don't even need a touchdown. All we need is a field goal. All we need is a field goal. Get your asses in field goal range with the best kicker in the league, man. This fucking game is ass. So many sacks. Come on. Get another chance. We're already in field goal range, bro. We're already in field goal range. Oh, my God. Why is it going back and forth like this? Oh, my God. We just had 2 opportunities, and we lost. Fucking hate this game, bro.
And Charles, if you're even though you may...
Jaguars, Cowboys, Super Bowl. Looking at the Pro Bowl. Justin Jefferson's wide receiver 1. Not even going to reflect on those events that just happened. Y'all all saw it. Felder, Pro Bowl, definitely deserved it. Kendrick, our kicker, definitely deserved it. 3 Pro Bowlers. Shout out Kendrick, Felder, and Justin Jefferson. See if we have any depth trait upgrades that will not be there after the Super Bowl week. And see who wins the Super Bowl. Put up his accuracy because he's really accurate. Didn't even give my boy a chance to win the game for us. Let's see if we have any depth trait upgrades. Like I said before, that's going to get stripped away. Don't see any. Downey came out as a star. Then on defense, Warner went up in season. Felder should have went up. Benz came out as a star. Harrison Smith, like I said, along with other people, got robbed of their depth trait. So no changes on defense. See who wins the Super Bowl. Don't really care. It is going to be the juggernaut Jaguars with David Culley at coach, who was the coach of the year. Brian Edwards, who was just a beast receiver. And Patrick Mahomes, David Culley, Patrick Mahomes, Shaq Barrett, Mike Saban, quarterback of the Broncos, Nick Saban's nephew or something. And then Malachi Wright, right end of the Cowboys. Let's get to the offseason. Get to the offseason. Mock draft 3, don't care. We don't have any first round pick. And let's see, we lose Adam Thielen. So KJ Osborne's gonna have to step up. And we have McCauley, we have Amir Smith-Marset. Somebody's gonna have to fill that void. But thank you for everything you've done, Adam Thielen. Looking at the contracts that we have to extend. Kendricks, I would be happy to bring him back for a year. Finish it off. Viking, original Viking OG. Kane, no. Bynum, no. Jasserat. I mean, for that contract, why not? It's cheap. He can be a back. Okay, you want to play for a new team? Get the fuck out of here then. McCauley kept his. He kept his depth trait. So I'm going to extend him. He will compete with Amir Smith-Marset as our wide receiver 3. Oh, shit. Well, congratulations, Caleb McCauley. You'll be wide receiver 3. Frank Clark was really good for us as a backup, but I'm not paying him that. Kill him on. Nope, you can go Blake Cashman. I would bring back. Are we losing? We're losing Chaz Surratt, right? So why not Blake Cashman? Why not come back? Because we might be losing Kendricks. Okay. I see where this is going. I see exactly where this is going. This is where everybody's going to decline me, right? Well, all of you motherfuckers can kiss my ass. Besides Wyatt Davis, I think I'll be willing to give you that as a backup right guard. Thank you, sir. You are a very respectable young man. Thank you, Wyatt Davis. Thank you. Appreciate it. Looking at the roster, we need a backup quarterback. Colley's going to go back to receiver. We might even leave him at running back because he was so good. We're going to leave him right here for now because we don't know who's in free agency. We could sign a receiver. We need a fullback. Like I said, we need a wide receiver 3, maybe even a wide receiver 4. We have our tight ends. Did they take away the depth trade from Brandon Downey? No, they did not. So he will be able to compete with Tyler Higbee for that starting role at tight end. Left tackle, we have Darisaw Cleveland, who I really disappointed in last season. Same thing with Bradbury. Brady has been a beast, same thing. Wyatt Davis hasn't really played that much as a starter. I think 1 year he did. Danielle Hunter, still a superstar, should be X Factor. Defensive tackle, Hargrave. Did they take away the star there from Clark? No, they did not. Did they take it away from Hargrave? No, so no robbery so far. What about Mackey? Are you down to normal? No, he's still a star. Middle linebacker, we don't have anybody anymore. And Barksdale still is normal. Felder, Benz. Cam Dancer, are you down to normal? I forgot he went down last season. Free safety was Bynum, so we need a free safety, and then Harrison Smith. Kramer can move. We are in good position where we have guys like Kramer. We have guys like Arthur Roberts, who we just drafted. We have guys in place to replace the guys that we just lost, so we don't necessarily have to draft the replacements or even sign a free agent because we have guys that can just come in and start. They've learned. So whatever we don't get, we got guys for the other positions. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. And Jalen Waddle on the Patriots or the Saints would be scary. But looking at it, we have Derek Carr's here, Carson Wentz. We don't need no quarterbacks. Don't need no running backs. We need a wide receiver 3. And Kadarius Toney is here. Russell Gage. De'Ami Brown. Jalen Waddle is available. And KJ Osborne lost his depth trade. He's down to normal. This game, bro. This game. Jalen Waddle is there. Okay. Brandon Scherf is there, but Brady's been good, so I'm not going to screw him over. Got our defensive tackles. We have our defensive end. Wonham just got his depth trade back in season, by the way. Back down to normal. Don't want Khalil Mack. Don't want Zaven Collins. I tried to get him a couple seasons ago. And I don't want Von Miller. What I do want is to bring back Kendricks. We'll just give him that, whatever he wants. Cornerback, we should be good. It just froze on me. Desmond King is here. And you know what? We don't need him. I just thought about it. We have our 3 cornerbacks. Justin Simmons, Eddie Jackson, Malik Hooker. Now, I would not mind bringing in Justin Simmons. I've kind of had beef with him because I brought him in. I think it was the Bills rebuild, which was the worst rebuild I ever done, and it just didn't, work out. But it looks like the Broncos would be willing to bring him back. But I would be willing to offer him a deal. So let's try to bring in. Oh my God. Justin Simmons to replace Cam Bynum. It would be an upgrade. Let's up this to $8 million. Oh my gosh. Boom. 37.5. Gotta take that, right? No? No? 38.5? That'll do it. So Justin Simmons, and then I would say bring Kendricks back. So we add those two pieces to defense. And I'm interested in Jalen Waddle. Get our young quarterback some more weapons. He replaces Adam Thielen. Pair him up with Justin Jefferson. Just up this to $7 million for the bonus. Or 705. Boom. And we do need a fullback, right? CJ Ham. Bringing my boy back. You already know it. You already know I am. Bring him back after 1 year of being gone. He'll help out the running game again. So, looking for Waddle, Simmons, bring back Kendricks and Ham. And then we'll fill the rest out with the draft. So let's see if we get these players, man. Jalen Waddle and Justin Jefferson, man, would that be something? And we get everybody besides Justin Simmons. I didn't want him anyway. Like I said, I've been having beef with him in this game ever since that Bills rebuild. Really didn't do much either with the Broncos either. But we get Jalen Waddle to replace Adam Thielen. So I'm going to leave McCauley at running back still. Might move him back to receiver, actually. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I am going to put him back at receiver because we have that other running back that was like a receiving back that we drafted. So, yeah, we'll move McCauley back to receiver. Have our 4 receivers again. And then now that we add the other 2 were CJ Ham, right, and Kendrick. So we just get those guys back. So now the positions of need are free safety, but if we don't get one, Kramer can move over. And that might be it. The rest will just be adding depth to the team. Yeah. That's it. Free safety. So looking at the college players, I am going to look at free safety. So we got John Lowry, D-man coverage. And he had a bunch of D's and C's. He did not look good. Let's look at D'Angelo Lindsley, D-man, but C tackling. Okay. And a bunch of F's. So he's not good. This would be the class, right? To just have no free safeties is the only position that we need. But this guy, A pursuit, B catching. Okay, might have found one. Kyrie Richards is going to be the pick. And then I guess we need, what else do we need? We need fullback help still. I mean, bringing in CJ Ham, not guaranteed he's going to win a job. B catching. B break tackle. Who is this guy? Stevie Decker, that's who he is. So we got Jeff Allen. A spin move, C lead block, B carrying. Nah. Even though he's a utility fullback, he would fit the scheme. C lead block. He's the fastest one, but not the best one. Probably the worst one. And then B catching, another B catching one. A short route run and C juke move. What? I don't know who to take. I might just draft all 3 of them. Let me look at them again. Decker had B catching, right? He has elite agility. B break tackle and B catching, right? Allen has A spin move, B carrying. He's the strongest one. Elite strength. I might just draft all three fullbacks. Will this be the draft where I just draft all three fullbacks? Elite agility for this one. A, short route running. C, juke move. B, catching. Oh my God, I might take all them damn fullbacks. I'm not gonna, we don't really need that much, so I think we're just gonna get to the draft. Why waste any more time looking at a bunch of players that, don't need that much. Like I said, 5th-year option. Doesn't matter if we pick it up or not. But if somebody that deserves it, and that is Landon Felder, who just made the Pro Bowl, we're gonna pick it up. We're gonna pick it up for him. And advance to the week. And the free agency recap to see who we got again. Jalen Waddle, Kendrick, and C.J. Ham. Fuck Justin Simmons going back to the Broncos. Keenan Allen and Elijah Mitchell both going to the Patriots. But looking at our division, though, so we want to focus on the Green Bay Packers getting Travis Etienne and Zaven Collins. Lions getting Stephon Gilmore. Everybody in the NFC North making pushes for the final season. Let's go to the draft and get these fullbacks.
All right, it's the Eagles now on the clock. And now on the clock,
Where we pick at 26. I swear if that's that free safety that I wanted, bro. This game, I'm done with it. I am so done. He goes to pick before us to the fucking Lions of all people, bro. Was it the Lions or the Panthers? I can't remember. But he goes right before we pick. This game knows what it be doing. It's on a bunch of baby back bullshit. And you know what? Thank you for making that pick. Because I might have just found an even better safety in Bill Sasser. Mr. Sassy Sasser. I'm picking him. Off the name alone.
Okay,
Take that, Madden 22, for trying to rob me and screw me. Do me like that.
Okay,
So we got to hit a death safety any damn way. I hope that dude is normal that you took. Hope he's normal that, the one that you took. So we got Will Jackson. B, break tackle, A, catching. What is going on here? I'm not going to take him, though. I'm not going to take a fullback this early. Still could take a receiver now, just to add even more depth at receiver. So let's look at these dudes. Look at Deontay Thomas, C, catching traffic, C, release, slow as hell. Let's look at tight end. We don't need offensive line. We don't need D lineman. We really don't need D tackle. We could use a third one. You know what? That's right. We only have our rookie Clark, and then we have Javon Hargrave. So we could use a third defensive tackle, add more depth. B, play rec. I like that. I don't like the D hit power. But I might take him. B, finesse move. So I'm guessing he's a speed guy. We're going to take, let's take Clayton. Clayton Lawson. Hidden dub, baby. 2 for 2. And we ain't even look at these dudes, man. Let's go. I'm just looking at them now.
All right,
just recognizing them.
They're up.
Let's go, man. I don't know what else we need. We really don't need that much. Need a backup quarterback. And this one's not that bad. Third accuracy deep. F awareness, though. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. It's probably like in the 50s. Let's take Darius Branson.
All right, on the clock now, the Saints.
Might be time to use one of those picks on
The
the
Vikings
fullback.
are
Oh, we
now
have
on the
another
clock.
4th round pick. I'll wait till like the 5th round to use it on the fullback. I might take another middle linebacker. A stamina, C player, B awareness. Let's take him.
The Bengals are on the clock now.
Looks like a good player out of West Virginia. And then we're gonna go. I think these last picks, I'm going all
The
fullbacks.
Vikings are on the
I'm
clock
going
now.
all
What
fullbacks.
direction
I
will
don't
they
know which
go?
one to take, bro. I don't know which one to take. I'm gonna go all fullbacks. So Stevie Decker's the first one up. He has B catching. Let's take him.
And now we
Okay,
turn to the
and we're
Bengals.
gonna
It's
see which
their
one's the better.
selection.
The best out of them. I don't need much, so we're gonna do this. This is probably the most unrealistic thing I'm gonna do, but it will be a first in
Now
draft
on the
history.
clock,
It will
it's
be
the
a first in
Vikings.
draft history.
All right, next up, the
Please,
Bengals
one of
are
them be
on the
hidden dev.
clock.
Please, one of them be hidden dev. We might even move one if one's fast enough. Might move one to running back. And we just,
Okay, here we
say
go.
that we
The
took two
Vikings on the
fullbacks and one
clock
running
now.
back because they can catch. And one of them I had like a spin move or some crazy stat like that.
Okay,
So
here we go. The
3
Bengals now on the
fullbacks
clock.
back to back to back to finish off a draft. That's crazy. Just didn't know what other positions we needed. Our roster's pretty good right now. It's pretty set up. Especially with the free agency that we had, and it looks like we're not going to be able to look at it. Oh, we are. So 73 strong safety in the second round. I picked 26. 26. Thank you. We got a defensive tackle, 69 hidden dev. Thank you. 58 quarterback, but 66 middle linebacker, 65 fullback for the first one, 69 for Allen, and a 67 for Hutchins. 2 utility, 1 blocking. So not bad. Only thing I want to see though is that free safety. And I do want to see who was the best player in the class. 81 running back. Okay, going to the Bucks. But I do want to see that safety. What was his name? It was the second round. It was right before the Panthers did it to me. That's what y'all asses get. Thank you for taking him off my hands. But we made the playoffs, overtime game where we had a chance to advance to the NFC Championship game. Big free agency bringing in Jalen Waddle and bringing in Jalen Waddle because we brought back C.J. Ham and Eric Kendricks. And then you saw there we got a safety in the draft and a trio of fullbacks. But that'll wrap it up for part 4. Until the next episode.